John Bennett, a deadlifter who has shattered world records, is with us now. John, thank you so much for being here. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm good today. A little nervous. Never been on the...
Don't be nervous. Yeah, it's no biggie. Okay, so tell us a little about your journey with this deadlifting career that you've had.
Well, I probably started lifting weights a little bit when I was in high school, but I was in high school in the 50s, and we didn't have much equipment. So I started actually doing chin-ups on trees in my backyard.
Okay.
And push-ups with cinder blocks on my back, things like that. And I didn't have any weights, so I just worked with what I had. And then I ran uphill just as fast as I could.
Wow.
So no excuses for the rest of us. So you broke some records back in college.
And when I got out of the Army, I went back to work in the oil field, and I worked there about 6 or 7 years, and I was wasting my GI Bill. I thought, and I started back to college when I was 30. So they had better equipment and a lot of equipment, and I lifted it for just in my intramurals for my fraternity, and I managed to break the school record and held it for about, well, I broke the record every year for the next 4 years, and then held it for about another 10.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah. So aside from that, what would you say really like motivated you to kind of pursue breaking these records that are out there?
Well, you know, I've lifted weights all my life, and I never had thought much about competing, you know, like that. But I had a good friend that Russ. He works out at Dogwood Canyon. He takes care of the buffalo. Okay, and Jeremy kind of encouraged me to do that, and he looked this meet up. This world meet, and it was in Wisconsin Dells, and he says, I've even got the form for you. He said, just fill it out. So I said, okay, I'll fill it out. We'll go up there and see what happens. And I had a little program I was going to work on. You kind of work off percentages of your 1 rep max on your deadlift or whatever lift it is. So I figured about 315. So I had about 4 weeks to train for it. So went up there and managed to break the record, my first lift, by about 10 pounds.
Okay, so what exactly is the record? I mean, what is the
record
title?
then for an 81 to 85-year-old in the 220-pound weight class was 270
Nice.
pounds.
Okay, you have a video here, I think.
Oh, okay.
So tell us what's going on here. Is that you?
So I think that's my first lift. Yeah, that came up real easy. That was the 280.
Now, how many lifts do you get in this?
I get 4 attempts.
Okay.
Wow.
And then my next lift was 303. It came up fine. It was pretty easy.
I don't think many people could say that, but if you say it's easy, I trust your word, I guess.
And then the next lift was 319, I believe, or in that area.
Yeah, 319. Okay.
And that was getting a little tougher. You know.
Oh, a little bit, huh?
You see me kind of walking up slow, and over like, oh my gosh.
A little anxious.
Is there kind of a mind game in this as well?
It is. You got to kind of work at it. I was getting the chalk, you know, rubbed into my hands so the bar wouldn't slip out.
Yeah. Okay, so
this one was a little tougher.
This is the 319.
Yeah.
What was the previous record?
270.
270. And then.
So I've broken it 3 times here, and then I go back. This is the 325.
On all of these, you're breaking.
And
it.
this was
tough.
not easy for the.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a world record, right? So that's why not very many people can do it, just you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Well, and I know that deadlifting is really good just for functional health, right?
It is. It's one of the best overall exercise. That and the squat. If you just did those 2 exercises, you'd be in great shape.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I know the training for this can be kind of a lot. So how do you balance like the training and your deadlifting career that you have with your other work that you do as well as like family time?
Okay, the family time. I've got my little wife, she likes to work out too.
Oh, good.
So we go to bed pretty early if possible, and we get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I have a setup in our basement, an accumulation of we've been married about 43 years, and we've accumulated all this equipment. So we just go down to the basement about 5:30, and she works out with me. So that makes it, and that's what really has kept me going, because she likes to work out, and she's just an excellent training partner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we can also find you at Big Cedar, not just when you're on stage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You bet. And I run the fitness center there, and you know. They had us tucked away in a basement there when I first went to work back in '86, okay? And he built the new, John Morris I'm talking about, he built the new conference center, and I asked him, the rooms upstairs were meeting rooms, okay? But then this one upstairs room, I didn't even know how I wanted to lay it out. And I said, just let me have that room. Because it had you know, the deer and the moose and the antelope and everything on the walls and beam ceilings, you know. And I said, I know, even though I want to figure it out, if you can give me the budget to do it. And so he did.
He did.
And
here
it's
you are.
Well,
I'm sure that helped.
I love
Yeah,
it. All right,
yeah.
John, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate
Oh, you're
you
welcome.
being here and hearing more
We
about
love
your
the
story.
story,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Great. All right, well, coming up, we're going to check back in with Tom.
Plus, later in the show, we've got a very special watch list for you. Stay with us.